kind of ASMR video, and I promised I would do it, so I'm doing it. You guys saw the title of this video. Basically, I just wanted to talk about my project that I'm working on, and the big project, basically. I don't know how long it's gonna take until it comes out, but soon-ish, maybe in a month or so, I'm gonna release the first episode of my analog horror series called the I.R.I.S files. I know that it has like nothing to do with the rest of my channel, but because this is something that I really want to do well, because I've been working on it for so long, I'm deciding to post it on this channel and not on a different one, because I want to make sure that I'm posting it in a place where I already know it'll get views, and to help really kickstart it getting views, because if I post it on a completely separate channel with no subscribers, I'm afraid that it might just completely flop and get no views no matter how hard I try. So I'm deciding to post it here where I know it'll get some views. I mean, yeah, this project I've been working on it for probably about 4 months now, and I'm like almost scared to put it out onto the internet. I'm not really, but I really want it to do well, because I've never ever done something this big for YouTube before, so I am just like praying and hoping it does well. I guess I got the inspiration for this project whenever I first started watching the Waltenfiles, and I don't know if any of you guys know that, but after I watched the Waltenfiles, I was like, this is the coolest form of horror media I have ever seen, and I was obsessed with it for like months, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do this. And seeing that really gave me an opportunity to be like, wow, that is something I think I can make. And since then I've been working on it, and I think it's turning out pretty good. So this will be my first ever experience with making anything analog. I've never ever attempted anything like this before, but I've watched a bunch of other ones, and I don't want to say I'm comparing them, but I want to make sure that mine is at least kind of on the I want to make sure that mine is at least in similar quality to these bigger ones out there, because I want it to have a fan base, basically. I want my project to be big enough to where it has a fan base and people are excited for the next episode, because if it does really well and people really like it, I am so down to make another episode of it. And that is something I would love to do, but if it just doesn't really get any views or people don't like it, I might still make an episode 2, but the likeliness of it that happening would be less, because I just don't know how people would receive it, because I don't want to spend, another half a year working on a project just for it to get absolutely no recognition. It's like, I just want it. I want it to be successful so badly, and so I'm scared of putting it on the internet at all, But what it really comes down to is making sure that I actually do put a lot of time and effort into this, because if I make a shitty project, I already know it's not going to do well. So that's why making sure I really try to make it as good as possible, and I put my heart and soul into it, because I think it really shows whenever somebody makes a big project and you can see that they just didn't really put their heart and soul into it, and they could have, I don't know how to describe it, but man, I know it's really up to you guys if this project does well and the internet as a whole, I'm gonna keep trying to post like shorts and stuff on Instagram about it. Just be like, hey, you know, trying to get more recognition to it. But for now, we're still in the waiting phase. It's not completely done yet, but it's nearing there, and that's why I'm talking about it, because I know in probably the next month or so it's gonna be done, and I will post it. So I'm very, very excited about it. Hopefully some of you guys will be too. I don't know how many of my subscribers are analog horror fans, or if any of them are, because most of my previous content has been airsoft gaming and ASMR, so it's like has nothing to do with analog horror, but I'm hoping that it gets received well, and I'm very nervous about that. But that's why I wanted to come, like, I just wanted to be as honest as possible to my audience about how I'm feeling about it, because I think that's really important, and you guys deserve to know my thoughts on it. But hopefully it blows up and does well and becomes, you know, a recognizable analog horror genre series, whatever. I wanted to also say thank you for all the recent support on my videos. I mean, I already did one of these already. I already did a thank you video, but I mean, I'm just getting a lot of like comments and stuff, and that's really cool to see. I'm almost at like we're nearing 400 subscribers, which is insane. It's insane. So anyway, thank you guys for that. If there's any kind of specific video you guys want to see, let me know, and I'll probably be able to make it. I don't really know what to do for content besides the ASMR right now and just random shit that popped in my head, because that's really, honestly, most of my videos are just like, I had a random idea and I acted on it. And I think, honestly, that's why the analog horror series started off, was because I had a random idea and I acted on it. I was like, what if I did this? And I turned a what if into a reality. And I love being able to do that. I think some people, like, I think everybody in theory can do that, but some people don't bring themselves to do it. They don't turn a what if into a reality, and learning how to do that is really a really important thing, I think. And so I've been trying to act on that as much as possible, and it's been working. I mean, I have an analog horror series that's gonna come out. I've been blowing up on YouTube way more than I'm used to, and I'm like, this is awesome. So yeah, I will see you guys in another video. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to not miss out on the I.R.I.S files, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.